how to remove the glove box on a Ford Fusion. This vehicle here is a 17 Ford Fusion. They should work with 2013 to newer Fusions. The only tools you'll need is a 7mm socket and a flathead screwdriver or a door panel tool remover. So let's go ahead and get started. What you want to first go ahead and do, open up the glove box. Then on the side here, you'll have a panel here that I've already taken off. Right here. So what I said, take the glove box down, then you can wedge this flathead screwdriver and just kind of pry outwards on it. It will have plastic clips on it, so you want to be careful not to break them off when this comes off. What you want to go and do, open up the glove box. Then you want to go in, this will have plastic clips along the sides of it. What you want to go and do is kind of give it a good firm pull on it for it to pop off. I've already had mine out, that's why it came off so easy onto it. And once when you do that, you'll have some screws. One here, one here. You want to go ahead and take this off here, those two screws here. And you'll have some screws, I believe maybe 1 or 2 screws on the bottom of it. You'll have one down here next to the airbag, so I would be careful if you're messing with the airbag on it. Yes, you'll have one right there, right where my tip of the finger's at. You do not want to take these screws off, that goes to the airbag. So you just want to take that little screw off here. Then if you follow towards the passenger door, you'll also have a screw right there that you want to go and take off. It's a total of 4 screws that you want to take off to get the glove box out. Alright, once we get the 4 screws off, what you want to go and just do is kind of pry on it. I'd recommend prying on this end here first because that's where the clips are at. Then go ahead and kind of reach your hand over here and give it a good tug until it comes off. I'm going to put this back in because it fell off and I had it open. Then out it goes, and you will have a little light here that you want to disconnect. After you disconnect it, then you can go and set the glove box down. If you replace it, go and replace it. This is also the same way to how to replace your cabin air filter. You'll have a little screw here and a screw over there that you want to take off. Then you can open this little cover and you can replace the filter that way. So since I already have this out, I might as well check it and make sure it's nice and clean. Alright, and if you want to change the filter, like I said, there's a little Phillips head screw on both ends of it. That one, the iron broke off of it, so I don't need to worry about that side. But to open this cover up, you'll have to pull this tab outward some to release it from that little lip there. Then go ahead and take your filter out of it and see if it's dirty or not. You see mine's got some little stuff in it. Yeah, my filter's decent. I just blew it off with the air hose on it. And to put it back in, all you just gotta do is push it back into place. What I would recommend doing, if yours is really dirty, I'll take an air compressor with the air gun and blow inside of there, make sure everything's all nice and clean. Unless you can get a vacuum cleaner, which I highly doubt that, to clean inside of here. So go ahead and put your air filter back in if that's what you did on it, and go ahead and put your glove box back into place. Alright, don't forget to plug in your little light for your glove box, and once when you get in there, you want to just kind of sit it in there. Make sure, take a look, make sure your clips are in place and it's lined up where it should be at. Then go ahead and give it a good firm push in. And you'll hear some snapping. That's just the clips locking it into place. Then go ahead and put in your 4 screws. 2 up here, 1 down here, 1 over here. Once you get all your screws in, go ahead and put in your air vent trim panel. All you just have to do, I'd line this in into the air vent, just like so. I'd look kind of underneath of it, make sure that your clips are aligned into place. And if so, go ahead and give it a good firm push. And you see it's in there. And go ahead and put your trim panel back on and you are finished. So that's how you move the glove box and look at the air filter on a Ford Fusion. Thanks for watching.